Alright guys, I did my intro once already, and I got to just the beginning of the video, and I looked over, and realized my mic was muted the entire time. So, we fixed that, and so anyway, what I was trying to tell you in the first video is, look at that. Look at that. That's a graphics card. That's going to go in my computer. That's the last piece I needed. This thing here is worth $1,500. This thing is incredible. It's going in my computer. It'll help with video rendering, video uploading, video anything, and it'll play a nasty game too. So, I'm pretty happy about that. That just arrived like 20 minutes ago. But I haven't put it in yet, obviously, because I looked at the time and realized, oh, I'm getting kind of late for an upload. Do you see how the screen's cleared? That's because I cleared it the last time and realized my mic was muted. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you very much. Alright, now we're going to clear it again. I don't give a shit. Nobody's put in any requests. I'd love to get some. It's kind of hard, kind of picking my way through songs. I'm not very good at it, not as good as you guys. So put in a request if you'd like. Links down below. It's in the description. It says song request. It'll take you right there. It's easy peasy. And so in lack of requests, there's been two bands I've really been diving into. That's Volbeat and Orbit Culture. Volbeat I did this morning, and Orbit Culture I really like. I want to get through all of their songs so that I can play them offline. Okay? I mean, this is a first time reaction because I haven't been able to listen to them offline. So, once I get through their whole discographies, I can finally just put on an album of them or two and just lay in bed and listen. Or, I don't know, dance my face off, or I don't know, whatever. But that's why I'm kind of pushing through these, because I really like them. But if you want to take the channel in another direction, again, I encourage you to put in a request. Give me something different. You know, if you leave it up to me, I'm just going to do what I like. But if you put in a request, you might show me something I also like. So, I don't know, just thought. Alright, I'm going to shut now. I think I've been talking enough. Let's press play. I want to hear this. Alright. I'm glad they put the title at the end because I forgot to say it in the beginning. That was See Through Me. uh, yeah. Yeah, guys. We got a professional YouTuber here. Forgets to announce what song we're actually listening to. I mean, we don't need that. What do we need that for? Who cares? Doesn't matter. Anyway, sorry about that. But yeah, that was Overculture, See Through Me. Kind of a slower one for them, actually, in my opinion. I know some of you might be sitting there thinking that was slow, but for them, that was slow. For them. Very slow, actually. They had a couple parts where they picked it up a little bit to kind of just remind you, what the hell's going on. But for the most part, it was more of a ballad, or like a slower paced, slower tempoed song, and I wasn't honest reaction channel. I wasn't honestly impressed. I wanted to be. I love this band, but I just don't like slow songs. I don't. They bore me to death. So maybe if I heard this in a concert where they're doing their crazy shit for an hour and a half, and then they insert this in as kind of a relaxer, like something to kind of smooth things over, and then they go back in, then I wouldn't mind it. But just as a song on its own, I'd rather listen to the heavier stuff, to be honest. I like the heavier stuff. I like heavy. Does this new mic work? I said heavy. Sorry, I probably just blew out your eardrums. Yeah. So this one was a little bit of a surprise for me. It is a 7-minute long song. I've always said that longer songs are better. I enjoy them more because they have more time to develop. They have more time to explain themselves. They have more time to... some of my favorite songs are 13 minutes plus. So I don't mind that aspect of it. The only thing I didn't like was the pace. The pace of it. His voice was great as always. The instrumentals were great as always. Spot on. This time they were in a forest, and usually I say they're either on a mountain, a forest, or in a warehouse. This time they were in a forest and a mountain, or a quarry. I don't know if you count that as a mountain, but 2 out of 3. Like 2 places out of 3 I call. So is what it is. Maybe this is one of their earlier songs where they're not quite as experienced. I don't know. I go into them blind. I have no idea when they did what. But I'm going to shut up now. I've been talking for a while. I'm going to put my new baby in. And we're going to call it a day. Hopefully tomorrow everything will be working properly. And we'll see you then. Ciao.